Less than a week to go from California's special election, and this morning we continue our deep dive into the only statewide initiative on the ballot, which is Proposition 50. Under the state constitution, California's 52 seats in the U.S. House are currently drawn by an independent California Citizens Redistricting Commission. This happens every 10 years after a census. But Prop 50 would temporarily suspend the duties of that commission, putting the power back into the hands of lawmakers. If approved, that would only last until the next census count in 2030. Then the Independent Redistricting Commission will resume its duty. Under the current map, Democrats hold 43 of the state's 52 U.S. House seats, despite Republicans arguing the advantage is deeper than voter turnout alone. As a voter, this means your representative may change, impacting just how your voice is heard. As supporters say, the map is more compact than the previous one, with fewer city and county splits, and the majority of districts changed by less than 10%. 5 specific Republican-held seats are being targeted. Let's look at how those districts look right now. Currently, District 1 is represented by Doug LaMalfa, that is on the northern end of the state. District 3, held by Representative Kevin Kiley, that one on the eastern end of California. District 22, which is currently held by Representative David Valadao, that includes portions of Tulare, Kings, and Kern counties. District 41, which is currently held by Ken Calvert, that one just east of Long Beach. And District 48, currently held by Representative Daryl Issa in San Diego County. As a reminder, representatives are elected for 2-year terms. Now let's dig deeper into the proposed congressional map and how this will affect us here in the central San Joaquin Valley. Starting in the North Valley, no major changes for Merced and Mariposa counties. Merced stays in the 13th congressional district, which is currently held by Representative Adam Gray. Mariposa County remains in the 5th congressional district, held by Republican Representative Tom McClintock. Now take a look at the new map, though. You can see that district lines do shift to the north along Highway 99. This is Chowchilla right there. The city of Chowchilla would move to District 5, along with areas in Madera east of the highway. A large portion of western Fresno County would be changing, though, from the 13th congressional district to the 22nd congressional district. There would be big changes to the city of Clovis. That is one we've been talking about for quite a while now. This is the current map, and it shows the entirety of Clovis being represented by the 20th congressional district by Congressman Vince Fong. But if voters do approve the new maps, Clovis would be split into 3 districts, the 5th district, the 21st district, along with the 20th district. That would add Representatives Jim Costa and Tom McClintock. A lot of the leaders in Clovis saying that their political power would certainly be changed and they would have to lobby to a whole lot more people, making the job more difficult. Big changes would also be coming to West Fresno County. As it stands now, a large portion of that is in the 13th congressional district represented by Adam Gray. But let's take a look at the new map. A large portion of that area would be shifted to the 22nd district, adding a lot more Democratic voters into one of those seats being targeted, the one held by Republican Representative David Valadao. It is worth noting that that congressional district has been very contentious in the last couple of elections. It's gone down to the wire to find out exactly who wins. Democrats, by the way, do outnumber Republicans when it comes to voter registration. However, Republican Representative David Valadao has pulled off victories in the last couple of elections on that one. Staying on the valley's west side, communities like Coalinga and Avenal would be shifted to the 18th congressional district. This is notable because that district goes all the way into the Bay Area, including downtown San Jose. Some farmers on the valley's west side are saying our political leanings are not those of the Bay Area, let alone would that member of Congress be able to lobby for our needs. That district, by the way, currently represented by Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren. Now let's take a look at the South Valley's current map. Rural areas outside of bigger cities like Hanford and Tulare and Porterville will be shifted to the 20th district, meaning under this newly proposed map, they would be represented by David Valadao as well. And here's a reminder when you're filling out your ballot. A yes vote means that you do temporarily approve the new maps drawn by lawmakers until the next census cycle. A no vote means the current commission-drawn maps remain in place until the next regular cycle after 2030. all of this brings us to our question of the day. Do you support the effort to temporarily redraw California's district lines? Yes or no? An overwhelming number of you, 67%, are still saying no. Scan the QR code on your screen if you've got your phone handy. This is easy for you. Just scan it right there on your screen. That'll take you straight to kmph.com/poll so you can add your vote. We'll check in on these results throughout the morning and all week leading up to the special election.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.